So it turned out, the Bible is actually a lot more prescient than we thought. It turned out Adam and Eve were the first ones to ignore Apple's terms and conditions.
Pretty good.
Thank you.
I wasn't expecting that. Pretty good.
That inflicted physical pain on Darren.
Yeah, I know. It's good, isn't it? Yeah. And by the way, I went to the doctor's this week, and it turned out the doctor said the problem isn't that obesity runs in your family; it's that no one runs in your family. I went to buy some camo pants, but I couldn't find any. Yeah. And by the way, and just remember the old adage, when life gives you melons, you might be dyslexic.
Yes, and being dyslexic means never having to say your Cyro.
Yeah, I found out the problem with kleptomaniacs is they always take things literally. Come on, it's good. Anyway, okay, fine. I have a few jokes about unemployment, but none of them work. Anyway, right, I'll leave it there.
God's sake. God damn, man.
God damn. Hold on, I'll distract.
I might fall from a tall building. I might roll a brand new car. 'Cause I'm the unknown stuntman that made Redford such a star.
I was very happy I got that jingle. I'm going to be playing it all the time. Whenever I need to distract, look away, look away. Play the Fall Guy.
Missed opportunity, that tune.
What's
Such a
that?
Missed opportunity.
What? Why?
If we still employed a certain lounge singer.
Well, we could employ a lounge singer, but he'd never fucking turn up.
No, he wouldn't. No.
No, he wouldn't. Anyway, hello everyone, and welcome to the Black Dog number 270. I'm Lee.
I'm Darren.
I'm Jim.
I'm Elton.
And this week we'll see how everyone's week's been. And then we'll see if there's any feedback for last week's episode, which I still can't remember. What the bloody hell was it? I can't remember.
Blue Beetle?
Blue Beetle, yeah. That tells you how much we know about it. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Do you remember that bloody awful thing? Right. I don't know if anyone watched it again and fed back, but, if you did, good on you. We'll read it out. And then after that, we will move on to this week's movie, which was our collective decision on Jim's behalf while he wasn't here last week. And we thought really long and hard and thought, what is it that Jim loves? He loves horror. He loves old fiction. He loves, film noir. He likes deep, weird films with lots of literary references. He likes, all that sort of stuff. And we thought, yes, of course, we'll do The Fall Guy with Ryan Gosling.
Yep.
That's what Jim would have wanted.
God bless you, Jim.
God bless you, Jim. So we'll be reviewing that in a while. But first, before we get to that, let's find out how everyone's week's been. And we'll start with you, Jim. You weren't here last week, obviously. How you been?
It's been eventful in a worst way.
Yes.
So last Tuesday I went for my immunotherapy treatment, which is always a nice afternoon out.
Obviously.
I get tea, biscuits, left alone to read a book in peace. And,
Wow.
And it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Second to last one. I've got one at the end of this month, and then I'm done.
Nice.
Oh, excellent.
So it's been a year, so it's not been bad. But I literally got home and so you get a WhatsApp message from my stepsister saying, Tom's stepdad has been rushed to hospital.
Oh, shit.
You're fucking kidding me.
Right.
Because this is all like deja vu to my mum.
Yeah.
And he's not been doing well since mum died, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
So it was a fraught couple of days, but he's in hospital. He's doing all right. They're not sure what's wrong with him. They're still not sure what's wrong with him. Something maybe with his pancreas.
Right.
But I was saying the chaps in the green run, he's been moaning about the food and being woken up to have his vital signs taken in the middle of the night. So I think he's on the mend if he's moaning.
Yeah.
But hopefully he's having an MRI scan tomorrow. We'll find out what's up with him and get it sorted and get him back on the road.
Awesome.
But say he has a dog, an old dog, Sadie, and obviously she's nearly deaf and nearly blind, and she was obviously fairly freaked out by seeing her dad being carted off in an ambulance, having only recently seen my mum carted off in an ambulance and didn't come back. So I couldn't take her back to mine, and we didn't know how my little dog would react to having another dog in the house anyway. So we decided it was best we could keep her here. And so basically, me and my sister have been doing shifts. I do 3 days, and she does 3 days. We come and just, see to the dog and stay over because she's good as gold. I mean, she's like 1 walk a day. She's an old dog.
Yeah.
Goes her meals at a set time. She knows where everything is.
Yeah.
And other than that, she likes a bit of company. I mean, she's a rubbish guard dog, you know what I mean? If a burglar came in, she'd just go up and fuss them and say, go on, stroke me.
Yeah.
That would be it.
Yeah.
Completely useless guard, but absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
And she's no bother. But it has been a strange week because kind of when you're flitting between houses, you end up in this sort of strange limbo. Wherever you are, you don't feel you're in the right place.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was been a bit strange. So my off shift did coincide with my birthday last weekend.
Yes, happy
so
birthday.
That was very nice. It was just nice to be at home.
Yeah.
And I had a very lazy day. We ordered in some food from one of my favourite country pubs. We've just found has started doing deliveries.
Nice.
So that was good.
Dangerous.
That is dangerous.
Yeah.
But it was really, really good. Basically just watched a lot of cricket, drank a lot, watched some movies, opened my new bottle of James May gin. Consequently, can't remember what movies I watched. But a good night was had by all.
Nice.
So that was good. And I got some groovy stuff. Teresa got me like a little sort of gas-powered camping hob to go with my fire pit for outdoor cooking nonsense, which I was planning to do a bit, now the weather's good in this country, but I've not had the chance because life sucks. But yes, I've got it all. Which means we have a fry up at the allotment now as well, which is like, yes. It is just like a little sort of gas hob, all in a carry case, size of an LP.
Nice.
So you can get a little kettle, you can have a little eat al fresco at the allotment. The allotment's going well. We're starting to got the first sweet corn, which was incredible, and the tomatoes are all coming up and actually ripening this year, and they're beautiful. So we've had a ton of potatoes, little new potatoes, which are beautiful as well. So it's been really good, having lots of nice fresh homegrown veg. Which is pretty lovely. And we've still got more to come as well, which is great.
Right. Which will be all very useful for soaking up the James May gin.
Probably, yes. Let's have some lettuce for health.
Yes, that's it. A little bit of lettuce for garnish on the side. Nice. Cool.
So yes, I'm actually at my stepdad's house now with an impromptu lash up. Right. And I mentioned this because I had it all set up, the laptop and my nice condenser mic and all on an arm, screwed onto a coffee table, and went to make a brew and came back and found Sadie the dog had stole my seat. And at some point she's going to say she's going to go to bed, and she may well jump down and bring down the whole edifice of cobweb of wires and leads crashing down. So if I suddenly disappear, you'll know what happened.
Yeah. So if we hear, that's the dog.
Yeah, that's it. She decided I'm off. I've had enough now. I'm going to bed.
That's cool. That's cool.
As long as you know.
Well, I mean, obviously it'll affect the professional standards of this podcast, which people have become so used to over the years. I mean, like over the last 17 years, everyone's so used to the way that we do these things. I'm sure they'll just be like, "Oh my god, the quality's really gone downhill now." It's really fucked things up. I mean, unsubscribe, 1 star. Cool. Okay. Well, hopefully she won't do anything, but if she does, it don't matter.
No, we'll manage.
Yeah, exactly. It's her house, not
Exactly. That's not mine.
Yeah, exactly. Brilliant. Okay then. Well, I think we'll leave it there unless you got anything else.
I think that's it.
Brilliant. In which case, we'll move on to you, Elton. How's it going, sir?
All right. Battling through the weather once again. This endless, monotonous Bako Keiko season that we have.
Yes. Yes. I don't mind the movies, the June movies, but I really could do without living in them. Just
I
to go
don't want to live in
it.
Shahalud. Step out your front door. All you hear is.
Yeah, I have to walk without rhythm just to get a fucking cornetto. It's a bit much.
But anyway, I have
those alarms for worm signs are really fucking annoying as well.
Exactly.
I have 3 brief things.
Okay.
They are in order.
Yes.
A silly person,
Yes.
which annoyed me a little bit.
Yes.
My own airplane moment.
Yes.
And we need to talk about a YouTube video that you put up on your page a little while ago.
Okay. Yes.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Right. Fine.
So, silly person.
Yes.
It's just a little annoyance.
Okay.
But I had to sign into a building. I won't say anything just in case.
Mm.
Was it a tall building?
Yeah.
It was a tall building, yes.
Was it a wide building?
Oh my God.
What did it have on the signs on the outside?
Was
like
it in
guessing
Star
for
Wars
buildings, isn't
Episode
it?
1? Was it in Star Wars Episode 2?
Was it in the Land of the Jawas playset?
It was a tall building. You're undermining my thing. It's going to seem really shit.
Okay. No, go. Silly person, tall building.
So when you have to sign into these places,
Yes.
So they have like a visitor's book and a contractor's book. These places.
Yes.
And normally, because I'm a contractor, I sign in the contractor book. But these buildings are dotted around the country, and no one can decide whether you have to sign in either the contract book or the visitor's book or fucking both, which annoys me. It's just, but this building does that. No, we do. Okay, right. Whatever
sign
you
in
want
both. Right.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
Right.
But there's one where you have to sign in and you take the slip and you have to write on the carbon. It's like the carbon paper thing.
Yes. Yep.
And there's a guard in one of these buildings that doesn't like people writing in blue pen. I don't know if anyone else is a fan or not a fan of writing in blue pen.
Why?
I don't fucking know. But whenever I've signed their book in blue, the dirty looks I get, to the point where I now purposely sign in blue just for that place because it pisses this person off.
I think I might know why.
Oh, go on in, Jim. Come on.
It's possibly they actually scan the pages for their records, and blue ink doesn't scan as well as black.
True. Well, that's plausible. I mean, in the
maybe he doesn't like blue.
Yeah, maybe he worked at the sort of like customs or something, and you're not allowed to have blue ink on your passport, are you?
That's very true. Some places, they like it. Also, if you've written a whole page out in black, and some dickhead like me comes along and writes in blue, they're just going to see that, and it just annoys them.
Yeah, it just throws your chi out, man.
Yeah.
It's like your feng shui of your filing system's gone out the window because one person stuck red pen.
All on the wonk.
Yeah.
But okay, so
your history's greatest criminal because of blue pen.
Oh yeah, I will. Yeah, this person wants to kill me. Definitely, I understand that. So I walked in and because I always have one of these 4-color pens. I've always had. I flipping love these things, but at the moment this year is a monumentous year because I've been working through one of these pens, trying to get all 4 inks down to the very bottom before I lose it or it's stolen. And I've managed to do it on one pen where I got down to the blue and the black gone. And I just had the red and green. And that's a toughie. But I've got another pen that I have to use because I have to sign other things. And I've used all the black and I've got a little bit of the blue left. And I'm very proud of myself. And so I go into this place and I get the form and they're like, okay, right, you got to sign this. And I start signing it. And they're like, oh, no, can you use the black pen? And I look up, I look at this person straight in the eye.
Yeah.
I go, oh, why is that?
Yes.
And they went, oh, it just transfers through. The carbon copy, better. And I'm like, that's down to pressure.
And the carbon copy paper is a different I see. Oh, hang on. The carbon copy is blue because carbon paper is blue. And you put black on the one side, so the real copy is black and the duplicate is blue.
It's a black carbon copy.
Well, I got nothing.
Hang on, a black carbon copy. This is. I don't think this was covered in the school song, "The ink is black, the page is white." This is beyond my reading.
The ink is black, the page is white. Except on Thursdays when you need to write in not blue ink.
It's just someone being pedantic about it and be like, "Oh no, can you just use the black pen because the blue pen doesn't transfer as much?" I'm like, no,
do it in red
pressure.
next time. Or the green. Use the green.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think.
Or do it twice in red and green. So there you go, mate. It's in 3D.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Here's some special glasses for you.
And then it will look in.
Then it'll look black. Yeah,
it will look
and
black.
3D.
Yeah.
Get out of that one, Rommel.
Yeah.
Tank
Nice.
Command, a game by MB Games. I used to have that.
What? Okay.
Yeah,
So you pressed on the.
Well, my reason I bring it to the table is because it's a pressure thing. It doesn't matter what color I write that in.
Yes.
The carbon copy that they're talking about. So I take my slip away and they've got a record there still that I've been in there and it's carbon copied onto the page below. It doesn't matter what ink I use to push that through the carbon copy onto their copy. And yet this person insists to the point where they give me a pen in black to fill this out. And if it was because I'm writing in blue and that annoys them, they give me that slip. And I have that slip on me. So they never see that ever again.
Right.
Anyway.
Yes.
My next thing.
Can I just so the story itself, to conclude, was you went into a room, you went into a place, the guy asked you to sign with blue pen, sign with black pen.
Yep.
You said why? He said because of pressure.
Yep.
And you went,
Cause of
oh, and then he gave you a black pen. You signed with the black pen. The end.
The end. But I walked away with the page or the slip with the blue and black pen on it, so they will never ever see that again. It's just shut the fuck up.
Elton.
Hello.
Right. What you want to do is, okay, next time you go to this place, you have to sign in. Take your own green pen. Really fuck with them.
That's what Jim just said. Were you even here?
No, sorry. I was looking up cultural references about coloured ink, and there's only a couple of places that have a problem with it, right? Honestly, I thought I would deep dive into this because I've got fuck all to do. So I'm sitting here. I'm the man in the chair. That's what I am. I'm like, what's this?
Okay, now.
Right.
Whatever you do, though, Elton, just don't write in red ink. Okay, fuck's sake! After reading about that, no, you don't want to do that at all.
That's World War III, isn't it?
That's in Japan, right? You shouldn't write any names in red that are of people who are living. Apparently,
I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, apparently so. It's a cultural
I've
thing.
never heard that.
It's out there. Yeah.
So
Are you?
Is this only in Japan?
Yeah.
No, there's.
So if I write it here now in red ink, I wonder whose name I will write.
Different places have got different.
Are you
dislikes.
reading this? Are you reading this from the same website where I told you that ants like eating sperm?
Do you know what, man? I don't know where you got that from. I'm not going to get that on my search.
He's been in the garden all week, and I haven't seen a single ant. I've been spraying everywhere.
Yep,
like a tomcat.
I've been sowing my seed.
I've been taking one out, left, right, and centre, and I've got no action whatsoever.
I have not even so much as managed to amass one single ant army.
In fact, I would say that I've got less of an ant problem in my garden since I went out there and started banging one out on a regular basis.
and less neighbours.
Yeah,
exactly.
His ant problem was solved instantly when the police turned up. You shouldn't do it in the park now. I mean, there's a limit. Pick your targets. Right. So you can't write in red. Is that what you're saying now?
I didn't say it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't write it. The cultural significance in East Asia, in particular, what is it? It means death or bad luck.
Right.
These are from old traditions and superstitions that still shape modern manners.
What if you do what you used to do when you were a little kid and you had one of those pens that Elton's been trying to wear out, and
in fact,
did the whole thing of writing each different letter in a different pen?
Do
color?
that. Just do it. Just do it. Buy one of those pens with each bit got like the seven different inks in it.
He's
and you've
got one. He's been talking about that.
Fucking do it. See, I'm busy trying to educate myself on superstitions and traditions and shit. Around the world.
Bloody hell.
We have to repeat everything for Grandad.
I was going to say, do I have
Sorry,
to stop?
where were we? What were we talking about?
This is
Elton,
the only
how's your
podcast
week?
that needs VAR for one of the fucking hosts.
I'll listen to the recording later on. You guys put it on the internet, didn't you? There we go. Yeah, that's fine. It's all right. I'll catch it in post. Yeah.
Oh, my word.
Fucking hell. Right, okay, so that's number one.
Yeah.
Elton.
I couldn't help myself. I had an airplane moment this week.
You had a what?
An airplane moment. The film Airplane.
Oh, I thought you meant you pressed the button and all your network went down. You know. Or did you press the aeroplane button and go, fly, be free? And, no?
Yes. No. Did you take up sniffing glue?
Leo's getting larger. No.
Have a Macho Grande? I'll never go to have a Macho Grande.
Macho Grande.
It was just a brief moment. I was working in a building, a tall one, yes, not one.
A building. What is it? It's a big building with patients, but
that's exactly what it was. So
yeah.
I asked. I could have walked out to the van and got the ladder, but that's like 10 minutes worth of work. And so I walked
the wall like Spider-Man.
I walked into this office and said, "Hi." It's like, okay, hi, you all right? can I borrow one of your ladders? And one of the people said, what is it? Or what's it for? I said, well, going up a little bit. And it was like, oh, okay, there you go.
Did you finish it with, but that's not important right now?
I wish I had.
A ladder? What is it? It's a metal structure allowing you to climb things, but that's not important right now. Nice.
Oh, it was much better than sat here in my bedroom talking about it now, but it worked when I was at work.
That's fine. It works. Don't worry.
I told you in the green room I was thin on the ground with stuff this week.
Dude, it's fine. It's fine. I we'll play it all back in 5 minutes for Dow, and we can catch up.
It's you know what it's like, Elton. It's like Winter Soldier. It's a game of Winter Soldier. You just mentioned 7 words in a particular order, and me and Leah, that's it. We activate, and then we just what am I gonna? Let's see, block of cheese. Pen with red ink.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
this is it.
Well, yeah. Well, we'll. Do you even know what the Winter Soldier is, Elton?
That's the guy with the metal arm, isn't it?
Yeah. Do you know why Darren's talking about that joke? Because it's like Manchurian Candidate. He's fine until someone says like 7 unrelated words in a certain sequence.
Oh.
And
I would tell you he got the metal arm, Elton, but just to cut to the chase on that one, he
had ants basically and wore it out.
I was going to say he was the one that disproved the theory about ants and and stuff.
I would tell you about my red arm, but you'll have to read this comic.
Yeah. Oh God, that's fucking.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, you son of a bitch! You Force Awakened me. Oh God.
And the third thing. So.
Yes.
2 weeks ago, I think it was, maybe a little bit longer.
Yes. Okay.
Lee, you put a video on your wall. I don't know.
My Facebook wall.
Yeah.
Yes.
About a man making chili.
Yes, on the 24th of July, Weber cooks chili cheese nacho dip. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know anything more about it beyond the fact that 11 years before that, in my history, I had this man is the most depressed man ever, and I posted it up because I loved the comment that was underneath it, which is the secret taste is sadness. The secret ingredient is sadness. And it made me laugh. What have I done? Am I being cancelled?
Oh, no, you're not being cancelled. No, not one bit. It's one of the most beautiful videos I've ever seen on YouTube ever.
Oh, right.
It's glorious. in all of its sadness.
I'm putting it on the Facebook group right now.
It was just, it's warmth and love and sadness and bitterness all rolled into one video. It's just glorious.
It's basically, for those of you who haven't seen it, and you will if you go to the Facebook group because I've literally just posted it up there. It's a man on public access TV. In a series that he was making called Weber Cooks, and it's clearly a man who's gone through his 3rd divorce, has just been fired, and
his car's burning outside as well.
Car's burning outside, and he's been told you've got no life insurance, and unfortunately we're going to foreclose on your house. So he's gone out with a bag of tortilla chips, a pot of cheese, and a tin of chili and a microwave, which are the only 4 things he owns.
Yeah.
And he's tried to make a TV show about telling you how to cook chili, cheese, and tacos.
Now, the thing I love about it is he opens the can of chili, puts it into a bowl.
Yes.
Along with the glass of cheese, which he puts that into the microwave. And all I was watching, as that thing was going around, I was thinking, fucking hell, his hand's just going to be stuck to that glass when that thing comes out. He's just going to reach in there and go, well, be careful with this. Fucking hell!
I tell you what, nothing encapsulates the mood of this podcast more than that guy making the chili cheese and nachos. It's literally like, this is where we've come to, guys. This is it.
If all four of us were just amalgamated into one person
and told to make a TV show that can only be 15 minutes long, this would be it.
You've got chili, cheese, and some dip.
What you said about the cheese there in the microwave and him putting his hand in and taking it out. Has anybody ever seen a show called Look Around You with Peter Serafinowicz?
Yes.
It's the bit where I think they're boiling an egg. Yeah, he puts his hand straight in. You see him just like the hand shaking as he's holding the egg. Oh man. Just
Have you ever seen there's a picture doing the rounds. It always does the rounds of an airplane exhaust. And there's a handprint on the airplane exhaust.
Right.
Where it's just, someone learned a lesson there very, very quickly, didn't they?
Just to slide straight into the engine.
It looks like it's been very, very hot and someone put their hand on there and went, fuck it.
Yep. That's learned the hard way.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
But the fact on one of these, on this video, is he pours the chili into a bowl.
Yeah, I just got to that bit now.
I don't want to spoil anything, Jim, but he pours the bowl out of the microwave.
Yes.
And then pours it into another fucking bowl. And I'm like, just use that bowl. Why are you fucking around with two bowls? I don't understand this.
You're time on his hands, so it doesn't matter. He makes washing up for himself.
Yeah,
I was going to bin them and buy new ones, proper bachelor style.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, when you see like the sack of unflavored, cheap tortilla chips that he's throwing into the bowl,
God!
And then he turns around and he goes, "This cost about $6." And you could easily feed up to 6 people, which works out as $1 a person.
I don't know 6 people.
I was going to say, and then that way you can entertain up to 6 people. And I'm thinking, you haven't got a house that could hold 6 people. You are literally living under the desk.
And they are the saddest looking tortillas as well.
And he's the saddest looking man. I mean, seriously. I mean, it is an existential angst video about cooking chili cheese. I wouldn't mind if he cooked it. He doesn't. He just bungs it all in a bowl and sticks it in the microwave and goes, "Job done."
See you next week
for more recipes.
Yeah. See you next week for more Weber Cooks recipes. I wish I could find more. I really do.
Does it say something? There's only one.
Yeah, no, I think there were more. I think he did loads.
Really?
I need to see these.
Crisp sandwich, maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say,
he might level, isn't it?
Yeah, he might push it out to a slice of toast, but the only problem with that is that it would need more electricity than he's got because he's got to have that microwave running. that microwave costs money. But
on the last episode, he just grabs the toaster and says, "I'm off to the bathroom with this."
Next week, toast in the bathroom or toast in the bath.
Well, actually, I've got a fantastic little meme. I'll send you that later. But I'll stick it in the chat. You can just watch out for it. But yeah, it is a masterful piece of art. that video, I've put it in the Facebook.
There is more on YouTube.
There is more.
Yeah.
Nice.
Weber Cooks Spaghetti.
Hey,
with Chef Stephen Reed.
Nice.
I'm not sure why I needed a chef involved. Fuck me.
Well,
cream corn and potatoes.
Is
he a proper chef?
Rice-a-roni.
Rice-a-roni. There you go.
And apparently pumpkin pie as well.
Pumpkin pie, really?
That doesn't like the same guy unless he's dramatically lost weight.
You sure his pumpkin pie isn't just a pumpkin in a pie tin? He's just stuck it in the microwave.
What's that quiz show that had rice-a-roni as a prize?
Let me have a look.
I can't remember Rice-A-Roni as a prize.
Yeah, it's a famous quiz show that had Rice-A-Roni, the California treat, or something they called it. That was part of the prize. Yes.
There is only 4 videos. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Rice-A-Roni, cream corn and potatoes, and spaghetti, and chili and cheese. So
nice.
you have to take some out.
Nice. I could. Wow.
Just beautiful.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
20K subscribers.
Yeah, I can believe it.
4 videos.
I used to have him as my profile picture. I'll see if I can find the picture I used. The profile picture was it was just like on Facebook, and everyone thought I was having some sort of depressive moment. I just thought it was just the funniest thing. It's just this guy. It's just like, if you want to see what it's like to have someone who's lost their soul live on TV, this is the picture for you. Oh,
it's due a reboot, surely.
I don't think he's around to be doing a reboot. If I'm honest, I mean, public access television's long gone. But anyway, yes. So journey over to the fantastic world of the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/the Black Dog Podcast. I'm going to put him back in my profile picture. There you go.
I'm just looking at some of the comments, and one of them says he touches the scalding hot bowl so that he could feel something.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, wow.
So there's my Facebook profile's changed. There you go. There he is. Yeah. Jenkins, bring me my bathing toaster. Anyway.
But anyway, that's it for me.
Right. Okay. Brilliant. Well, that's good. Well done. You filled the time. So we'll move on to Darren. Darren.
Hello.
How's your week been? And if you start off with "I watched Weber Cooks," I swear to God, I'm going to reach down the internet and slap you.
No. I never watched anything like that at all. None of that highbrow stuff.
Okay.
No, I'm very lowbrow, mate.
Okay.
So this weekend, I went off to see the grandkids because it's Johanna's
kids,
fifth
plural.
Yeah, kids plural. Yes, I've got a granddaughter and a grandson now. Yes, Johanna and little Cassius as well. So
right,
who's always happy. Yeah, he's never upset. He's always smiling and laughing. I think he's found the drug stash. You know? That's what it is. Yes, it must be. But no, he's lovely. He's just absolutely a joy to be with. He really is. He just doesn't.
Nice.
He's so chill.
Yeah.
So went up there because it was Johanna's, or it's coming up to Johanna's 5th birthday on Friday, actually.
Okay. Well, you know, all the best people are born.
I was going to say,
7th.
all the best people are, yes.
7th of August, best day of the year.
Indeed. So, happy 5th birthday. So that was a good fun visit. We all sort of like me, Rhea and Maria went up to visit them, and we just had such a really good time while we were there. On the way back though, I've never taken so many route changes trying to get back to where we are and seen so many different roadworks as I did on Sunday. It just took us like for fucking ever to get back.
Right.
I think it was like we're supposed to. It's only supposed to be like a 2-hour and something journey to get to their place or get back from it, and it was something like 3 to 4 hours. I think we were just travelling around, just going around, getting caught in traffic, having to take this diversion. God knows what else.
Did you have your Google Maps on upside down?
I think that's probably what it was. Yes, yeah, they were written in red.
They were written in red. No, we must not go to Death Line.
No, don't go there.
We can only go on the places that are written in black pen.
Yep. That's right. We can, yes.
Yep.
So, that was a really good visit. Really, really enjoyed it. And another thing I did this week, which was very enjoyable, I went to the cinema and I did
Yes.
watch Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Aha. So you are
I
one
did.
of the $900 million worth of box office.
That's right.
Nice.
And I'm going to say
900.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$900 million in the weekend.
Bloody hell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's three constants in the cinema nowadays. You can, if if you're Batman, the X-Men, or Spider-Man, you're never losing money ever, no matter how shit your
Never.
product is.
Never. So,
Yeah.
so yes, it was watched and it was thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah.
I loved it. I do see sort of like people out there. I'm pretty sure these have got to be bots because I read comments by some people and I don't know what you want, you lot, anymore.
Well,
You know, you complain. Yeah. If you see too much of a superhero, it's like, well, there wasn't enough substance in this film.
Yeah.
It was all just Superman goes around punching things. You try and do something else with it, and you try and balance the film out so that there's equal parts, like, you know, the alter ego and the actual person.
Yep.
And you still get complaints. Oh, this film was rubbish. It was so boring. And it's like, what do you mean it was boring? It wasn't fucking boring. This, I've got to say, out of the 4 Spider-Man films that we've had from Tom Holland, this one is my favourite out of all of them. And I really enjoyed, like, the others. I mean, I enjoyed the first one, and the other ones to varying degrees.
Yep.
But this one, to me, feels the most like an actual Spider-Man, a proper comic book Spider-Man story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had some real emotional weight to it, this one. Dealing with a lot of things like
you're not allowed to
loneliness
spoil any of it.
No, I'm not. I mean, if you've seen the other films, right, then you know how this film starts off, and it's Peter Parker basically being on his own. He's like, this is, and I mean, this is the one thing that I suppose people made a complaint about, where it was the other films were like, you know, Tony Stark, the ghost of Tony Stark was in there. If it wasn't Tony Stark himself, it was the legacy of Tony Stark was in this. So it wasn't this. What they weren't really solely Spider-Man films.
Yeah,
this one was, and I've got to say it's all the better for it for me personally. Yes, I know some of the story. You know, people might not like where the story goes, and there may be holes in the plot in certain things. You think, well, why didn't he do this? Why does he do this? It's more the problems that Peter has to deal with, and the weight of those problems is the thing that makes me think, now somebody's actually read a Spider-Man comic. They've finally understood what it is that makes this character tick, as it were. And it's the weight of responsibility. It's the whole thing of, even if it isn't his fault, him blaming himself for just about everything. Yeah. You know, and not, you know, maybe not doing things when he should have done, or maybe doing things when he should have just stepped back.
Yep.
And it's great. I love it. I thought performances all round were really, really good. And you just feel for him in this film. It's that sort of sort of movie. There's even one bit, and I'm not going to be too detailed, but there's something. There's a protagonist that pulls something on him, does something, and I just thought, you cunt. Honestly, it was. It's a real, like, no, that's bad even for a villain. You know, it's like just
Did it involve cheese and natsus and chili?
Yeah, something like that.
The microwave.
Handed him a hot bowl. Ow! There's no need for that, dude.
But yeah, to me, it's the best one out of the 4 of them. It's the most Spider-Man-ish. And I thought it was balanced. I thought there was enough Spider-Man in it, and there was enough Peter Parker in it.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, I've got to say, his relationship with the John Beshel's character, the Punisher.
Yep.
God, can we please have some more of that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just those two.
Is he actual
really
Punisher in it?
Yes. Yeah, he is. He is. But
Okay.
he may not be. He may not be the Punisher from the original TV show. If you see the way, actually, I know sometimes they adjust the character. But I've this version.
Just started watching that on Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah. They work really well together, those two characters, and it's the way they bounce off of one another is real. It's funny, and in places it's also quite it's quite heartfelt, and it's quite sad. So yeah, like I say, there's a lot of emotional stakes in this one. I really liked it. It's like I liked the Thunderbolts as well, right? Because that didn't kind of go off in the direction of the usual sort of superhero film where it's a big punch up. They actually went for a more cerebral sort of ending for their film, and it was all the better for it as far as I'm concerned. And it seems that, you know, every other film now we're getting something. I think personally, every other Marvel film now we're actually getting someone who's thought about their writing.
Yeah.
Now,
well,
so it's like the equal, or was it? It's the all the unequal Star Trek films are rubbish, and the ones that have got an even number are great.
Yeah.
I think we've got the same sort of thing going on with Marvel films now.
Huh. Okay.
So yeah, because the last one that came up was the Captain America, wasn't it? The one before that.
Oh,
pretty sure that was the last Marvel film.
Red Hulk nonsense. Yeah.
Oh, it's just. You get the impression that, you know, we're trying to follow the comic books. We're changing Captain America to be Sam, right? Who, in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, as far as I'm concerned, that series sold him being Captain America to me.
Yeah,
right? It's like he's the only person that could be Captain America. But then you had this last Captain America film, and it's, I don't know, that was just a bit weak sauce. You know, it wasn't what it should have been.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that film one day, and I will spend a while going through what I thought about it. But what I thought about it was not good.
No, there's a lot of people, and I've got to admit, as much as I would love to defend it, it seems,
pardon me.
You know, no.
But anyway, back to Spider-Man.
So yes, I would say go see it. And if you are going to see it and you're doing the usual post-credit watch, I can tell you there is one post-credit scene, and it is post-credit, right? You are going to have to do some work for this one. Okay, you're going to have to go and wait right till the end of the actual credits.
Right.
For this. Hardly work.
Well, it is if you've got to sit there going through. So that was the best boy. That's the key grip. Oh, there you go.
Hey,
only wagon driver.
Yeah. Excuse me. You know, I didn't get many of those kind of credits, but on behalf of the people.
What, you were a key grip, were you, or you were a best boy? I bet you were a best boy, weren't you? I bet you were a best boy.
I was always the best boy.
Reach around. Anyway, yes.
Best grip.
Key grip.
Rusty trombone.
Yeah.
So, there is one. Whether you'll think it was worth the stay is
I've heard the answer's no. Well, let's put it this way. You know what it is, and would you sit and watch it again?
What, that? Well, I don't. I mean, you know, I know what it is. It doesn't, you know, like I say, it's open to question as to whether you think it's worth it. I know what it means now.
Yeah, but
there was something I didn't notice about it, and I've had it. It's like, but did you notice this? And it's like, actually, no, I didn't. Thank you very much for pointing that out.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yes,
Darren,
yes.
who did you go with when you saw this?
I went with Maria, my daughter. Yeah.
Okay, so were you sat there and the film ended, the credits started rolling, and she started to just stand up, and you just put your hand over and said, "No, we wait."
No. She's
Child, sit.
No.
Things must progress as seen.
This
No,
film is
Maria
not finished. It may seem like it is finished, but there is more.
No, Maria is well versed in the Marvel universe type stuff. She knows how this thing
As
works.
you stood up, she put her hand across and went, "No, we
No.
wait."
Yeah.
You shall not pass.
I need a wee though.
She leant over and whispered in my ear, "Move, and I'll cut you." Yeah.
You so much as put that drink down on the side, and I will end your fucking life.
Exactly.
There's only two things keeping you alive right now: the credits and your ass in that seat.
You move, and you've got two hopes, and one of them's not Bob.
One of them's Bob, and the other one's not coming. Now, sit down, shut up, put the legs back up, and watch and see who is the third dolly on the assistant
Exactly,
director's
yeah.
shoot.
You will appreciate who did the craft services, who made those ham and mustard sandwiches.
There'll be a quiz later.
Yeah. Who was the stunt double second unit for Mr. Holland? We will find out. We will find out together, Father. Yeah.
I don't know if I can actually say really, because I don't know if this person actually well known as being in the film.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to go like this. Right, now I've got a marker.
Okay.
If it comes to it.
It's Florence Pugh.
Okay, didn't
Who's
know
in
that,
it?
but you carry on.
Okay, no, she's in it, but she's in it
Yeah.
very briefly at certain points.
Okay.
Now, if you said Florence from the Magic Roundabout, then we've been talking.
Oh, right, okay.
With a little daisy in the corner of her mouth, and a little blue hat on.
Yeah.
Hello, my dear.
Well, all I'll say is
Just gliding around the floor.
just about her as Yelena, right? The new Black Widow. I think she's a much better Black Widow than fucking Scarlett Johansson ever was. I've got to say.
You take those filthy words out of your mouth and you sit down and you just think about what you just said.
Dude, no, I'm sorry, but yeah.
What will the
no,
ants think?
What will the
ants
ants
think?
think? What will your ant army think?
They agree with me. Yes. We agree with you, Emperor. See?
To me, my ants.
I'm up my leg, and we shall fly.
Lift me bodily into the sky.
Climb up my legs and we will fly. Ants, you do the same thing. Anyway, yes.
No, not up my flight. No, stop it. Anyway.
We've got to do ants at some point, haven't we, surely?
Yeah, Bug's Life. Oh, my God, that's taken a turn. Oh, Jesus. Right. Anything else, sir?
No. Oh, I did hear about a sociopath test. It was a comedian watching them on YouTube, and they were saying that when they were younger, they got accused of being a sociopath by their grandmother when they were 8. Right? Because apparently their grandmother found a supposed test to see if you're a sociopath.
Okay.
Right?
Are you going to perform it on us now?
I can do.
Okay.
Right?
Go on then.
So what it is, it was a supposedly written by a psychiatrist or a therapist who said they discovered a story with a question on it that will give a good indicator as to whether you are a sociopath or not. Right.
So, are you in a desert and there is a turtle?
Exactly, it's on its back. No,
Yeah?
it's not that, right? So a woman goes
I can tell you about my mother. No, sorry, go on.
Right. So the story is a woman goes to the funeral of a mother, right?
Mm.
And she's feeling all sad, and
Yes.
she meets a guy there who
Yes.
she talks to, she was getting on with, and starts
Yeah.
to lift her spirits, right? So anyway, she splits off. She goes to just wrap things up with the funeral mate, like take the flowers and move them out and clear everything away.
Yeah.
She comes out, she's got 5 minutes to herself. She comes back to come and speak to this guy who's really sort of like enthralled her and captured her imagination. Goes out there and finds that he's already gone, and she's devastated.
Right.
So she goes home and she kills her sister. Why?
Because it's her husband.
No. See, you're not a sociopath because you don't get it. If you're a sociopath, you have no trouble answering this straight away. Apparently, I didn't get it. I couldn't understand
I'm
it.
very glad I'm stumped then.
Yeah. Elton, interestingly, what do you think, mate?
Just go through that again, would you mind?
Right. So, woman goes to a woman is at the funeral for a mother who's recently died. Right.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Right. Hold on.
Yeah, go on.
So she goes there, and she's, of course, she's saddened by the death of her mum. But she meets this guy there who she's never seen before, right? Who's turned up, apparently a friend of the family, knew her mum. And she gets talking to him, and he starts lifting her spirits, and she's really getting on well with him, right?
Mm.
She has to deal with, like, when the funeral is, like, the wake and everything is sort of like, winding up. She has to go up, make sure everything's cleared away. And she does the business, comes out. She's got 5 minutes to herself. So she thinks, I'll go out and I'll talk to this guy again and, see where we go. And she gets out there and the guy's gone. Okay. So she's devastated by this. And so what she does is she goes home and she murders her sister. Why?
No, I don't get that at all.
Can I make a guess?
It's always good to try and hit on people at a funeral as well.
Oh, yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
Well,
okay then, Lee. Jim, do you have an answer at all? Do you know?
No, I don't. I'm as stumped like that was a 3-2-1 question.
Yeah.
I'm going home with the bin on this one. I'm telling you.
Okay, so I'll tell you what then. We're about to learn something, I think, about Lee. Now, something I've always known. But go on, Lee.
You see, if he only turns up at funerals, you'll create another funeral, so he'll come back.
That's exactly the right answer.
Wow.
Now you see, the guy who was telling the story, a really funny comedian by the name of Daniel Sloss. He was saying his dad was asked that question, couldn't get it, didn't understand. His sort of like his the other daughter of the grandmother who was reading this question out couldn't get it at all. So when 8-year-old Daniel Sloss turns around and gets it straight away, that's why she called him a sociopath. He didn't even think about it. He came straight out with that.
Yeah.
So there we go. He did also say that there are 10, or there are a few, I think it was like 15 points in a personality. If you've got about 10 of these or more, then you are a sociopath. And he said, most people have 3. I've got 7.
Okay.
So this basically shows you where that went. So
go on then, do those.
Oh, he didn't go through those ones. He didn't go through those ones at all. But yeah. So there we go. That's the sociopath test. Well done, Lee.
Well, thanks. I mean, I took 2 swings at it, but I got there in the end.
Yeah, it took 2 swings. Yeah, sure. Yeah, like that was a second swing for you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, of course.
By the way, Dal, I'm in your garden.
My lady's garden? No, that's another time. No, stop that. Okay, moving on swiftly.
I'm standing in a very sticky pile of ants.
Oh, there we go, yes. They're like, kill us! Kill us, please.
Why won't you free us? Just use the hose just
Will
once.
you help us and just kill us? He has ant powder in the kitchen. Please just smother it on us like fucking talcum powder.
It's like I'm swimming through an Olympic swimming pool sized lump of PVA.
Oh my God, it's like molasses.
It's like an Olympic swimming pool full of copper ducks. Right. Well, okay. Well, thanks for that. I don't know what to say. I mean,
Lee, sociopath Metcalf.
yes, here I am, Lee, sociopath Metcalf. Would like to tell you that his week didn't actually have much of a week, because you know what I had? I had a Odyssey-lurgy. That's what I'm calling it. Which is when you're sitting.
Sure,
in
just the Iliad.
Yeah.
Oh God,
the Iliad. Yeah, there you go. It was right there. It was on the tree, Jim. It was right there for the taking. You just stepped up. You just plucked it off.
That's sharp. Are you sure you're not a sociopath, Jim?
Yeah,
Sure.
He's a
You
smart
were lying,
one.
weren't
That's
you?
what-
You got this.
He
You're
knew
sitting
the
there every
answer.
day, you're going, "Oh, that old chestnut."
Yeah, not getting me with that a second time.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I genuinely, I after we finished the podcast on last Tuesday, I wasn't feeling bright. I'll be honest with you. And by Wednesday afternoon, I was feeling like dog shit. And then I have literally spent the last, well, pretty much the entire last week being nothing more than a cocoon of snot, phlegm, and generally feeling like death. Not helped by the fact I can't sleep. It's too fucking hot and I'm sweating to bollocks. So I haven't watched anything. I haven't seen anything. I haven't done anything. I've literally just been well acquainted with throat lozenges, Vicks of various kinds, even though I can't smell it. I tell you what, the weirdest thing, having no sense of smell and then using Vicks to clear your nostrils is a very odd situation, because you can't smell it, but something is making your nose go, ooh, and kind of flare up. Without any sensory kind of input, you're kind of going, why is it I can suddenly smell? Oh, maybe I'm getting better. And everyone else is, you walk past them and everyone else is kind of like streaming eyes, like bright red, going, fucking hell. So I have literally been nothing but coughing and spluttering and sneezing and wheezing and generally pretty shit. I mean, you know, all that because I wanted to see the fucking Odyssey. I mean, really. It's just you know, don't risk it, people. Don't risk it. It's a good film. It's worth a look. But if it means sitting in a plague pit full of people, you might want to take a second guess, or at least dose up on a lot of vitamin C and take a face mask. Because I clearly suffered. So so I've got literally nothing to report. I don't think we watched anything. I'm just looking around.
I'm just thinking between Tom Holland and Zendaya.
Yeah,
They've created like nearly $3 billion this year between the Odyssey, the Spider-Man movie, and the awaited Dune.
Yeah, Dune. And don't forget Robert Pattinson's in Odyssey, and he's in the next Dune as well.
That's right, yeah.
There you go. And John Bernthal, he's in Odyssey.
he is.
As Agamemnon's brother. And he's also in Spider-Man as well.
Yes.
So maybe it's nothing to do with the actors and just the property.
Probably, yes.
That makes people go, ooh, and these people just happen to have fallen on their feet being with the right directors and proproperties at the right time.
Absolutely.
Maybe there's only 4 actors in Hollywood.
Sometimes it does seem that way.
Yeah.
I think casting directors are fucking lazy.
Yeah. How much budget have we got? We can afford one Robert Downey Jr. or we can have 15 Paulie Shaws.
Yep.
Brilliant. We'll have one
Or
Robert
500 Joe Pasquales. That's the Trojan Army sorted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. 60,000 Chuckle Brothers.
Oh my god!
Let's get this big horse in. To me, to you, to me, to you.
To me. Yeah. So, yeah.
Now imagine that. Now that'll be
We
I think,
are
yeah.
riding Troy.
Yeah. Who's going to get this horse? Put this horse in the water. Put this horse in the water. To me. To you. To me. I can't. It's on my foot. Anyway, yes.
Why do we have to go in the back end of the horse?
Oh, if you've not seen the Odyssey, by the way, the whole scene inside the horse, you get to see inside the horse.
Ugh.
Oh, good Lord. Do you remember Dunkirk?
Yeah.
I was
Not
there.
personally. I'm not that old.
Yeah, well, you never know, Jim. I've got to ask. Be polite.
Well.
But you know the movie Dunkirk where like Harry Styles and his mates are hiding in that boat. That's
Oh yes, yeah.
and then it's the boat that's being hit by the torpedoes and it's all sinking and they're all trapped in the hold. Yeah,
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yes.
and it's pretty damn intense. Yes.
Yeah.
Now imagine that, but these people willingly put themselves in the Trojan horse and willingly bury it halfway up in the sand,
Fucking hell.
and then hope that it'll get dug out before they all drown in their own piss, shit, and seawater.
Fucking hell.
And there's like about 70 people in a space, probably about the size of one person's living room. It's just like, but all crammed together. And there's like scenes with the water coming in and people with straws under the water trying to breathe while other people are all sort of piled up on top of them. It's not a scene for the claustrophobic, that scene in the horse, in the Trojan horse. No, all that crap with, oh yeah, we put wheels on it and they just wheeled it in. Nah. They had to sell that as an idea. So they had to make sure it looked like the gods had left it there for years. So they had to dig a hole, put the horse inside it, fill half of it up to the top with sand, and then leave it in the ocean until it was discovered. So yeah, it's a bit grim in that Trojan horse. I think less people came out of it than went in it. Let's put it that way. But anyway, yes. When you've all seen the Odyssey, I would love to talk about it. But anyway, there you go. But just don't go to sit in the cinema because otherwise you'll have my deep and thrusting voice.
Oh, I'm purposely going to watch it on my phone.
Yeah?
Yep.
In vertical.
Yeah.
Yeah, vertical, that's
just to
right.
piss myself off as well.
I'm watching it in portrait. I get the full IMAX height, but none of the width.
Actually, I'm watching it in 4:6 format.
I'm watching on my Commodore 64 in 16 colours.
I've actually
360 by 360.
I've actually got one of those Sega handheld game systems, from way back in the 90s. Watch it on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it on the game save tab from my Dreamcast.
No, I can run it on my Game & Watch Donkey Kong.
Game & Watch, yeah.
If you want the authentic experience, you want it on clay tablets, surely.
Well, yeah, exactly. You don't even have that. You just have someone standing in the room singing. You just have John Legend standing in the room going, dump, it's tell you a song about the man in the horse. And it's just like, you're having a what?
The clay tablets are all good, but they're shit when you're trying to use them as a flicker book. I'll tell you that now. It's rubbish.
Yeah.
There's no flexibility or anything in them.
No, you go for a shit. You go for a shit and say, I'm just taking this book to have a little read, and it's like weighs 6.5 tons, and your legs go numb as soon as you sit down.
Yep. And Reese sat there shouting at me, "Why are you piling up plates in the toilet?" Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it the floor's creaking? Why is there ants everywhere? And on that note, Let's have a look, see if there's any feedback. Oh, Jesus, sorry, partner. Oh, bloody Odyssey. Right, anyway.
Ants, fucking wankers. Anyway.
Ants. Yeah. They will do if you give them enough. So anyway, yeah, well, we only had 2 pieces of feedback. One of them was a photo piece of feedback, following up on Elton's Marmite links, which caused the stir, and yeah, and then inspired a man of the cloth, no less, to show us a picture of himself in a bathroom with an underarm roller of Marmite.
Yeah.
Yes.
That brought flashbacks to an embarrassing time. I went shopping for underarm deodorant, and the girl in the chemist said, "Do I want the ball one?" I said, "Well, no, I was only going to use it under my arms."
Nice. It said, the instructions were unclear. It said remove cap and push up bottom. My armpits are still sweaty, but my arse smells lovely.
I've got the driest arsehole around.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you for the photo.
Doing the fucking sure test on that. There we go.
It won't let you down. No, it won't. So anyway, thanks, Reverend Pete. Pete Organ of the broadcast. Yeah, your picture was. I mean, forget Dan Stevens stepping out the shower. I mean, whoa. Right there, could have turned me.
So we got
Marmite,
steamy Dan Stevens. What can we have for Reverend Org?
Roll on Rev Org.
Yeah, I was going to say
Rev Org. There we go.
Manky Marmite Rev Org. I don't know. Take your pick.
That's a heck of a sexy name. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Man witch. Anyway, well, you got the Marmite. So the only other bit of feedback we had for the Blue Beetle, which a movie that left my memory almost instantly. So luckily, I'd only watched it like 10 seconds before we reviewed it. Was Sean Gleason, who said we had seen Blue Beetle in the theatre when it came out. Enjoyed it for what it is, reminiscent of the Guyver. We never really thought about it like that, but yeah. The big problem I still have is after squishing multiple no-name guards with the Beetle tank, and Graham is using the Gatling gun to mow down more, we get the "No, we're not killers" line.
No,
Blue Beetle will return in Avengers Doomsday. I don't think so. I'll be back only in a rerun. Fucking Blue Beetle, Jesus Christ. Well, thank you for that, Sean, and thank you everyone for any feedback you send in. If you want to send in any, or if you just want to appreciate Rev Org's underarm antics with his Marmite, just go on to the Black Dog Podcast Facebook group, which is facebook.com/groups/the Black Dog Podcast, or you can send an email in, which is feedback@blackdogpodcast.com. Or you can just hit me up on the Facebook group, on Blue Sky, which is cartoonbeardy.bsky.com. Right, I think we'll leave it there. I think we've had enough shenanigans for one half.
Mm-hmm.
So let's stop it there, roll the jingle, and when we come back, we'll do The Fall Guy. We'll go again.
I might fall from a tall building, I might roll a brand new car, 'cause I'm the unknown stuntman that made Redford such a star.
Right, so The Fall Guy, not that one, but the movie, is a 2024 American action comedy film directed by David Leitch. And what did he do? Name rings a bell. Oh yeah, he started his first directorial debut was actually the film John Wick with his co-director Chad Stahelski. And he also did Atomic Blonde. There you go.
Right.
The movie was written by Drew Pearce, not Pierce, and loosely by Drew Pearce on the floor. Anyway, it was loosely in inverted commas, based on the 1980s TV series of the same name. The film stars Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, and the cast also features Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Hannah Waddingham, Teresa Palmer, Stephanie Hu, and Winston Duke. The plot follows a stuntman working on his former girlfriend's directorial debut action movie, only to find himself involved in a conspiracy surrounding the film's main actor. The Fall Guy premiered at South by Southwest on March the 12th, 2024, and then was released later in May the 3rd. And it had a box office. Oh, I'm not going to do the box office. I've got to ask you guys, haven't I? It had a budget of $125 million. How much do you think it made at the box office, Jim?
20 million, get me Jason Momoa's.
Nice. Nice. Elton.
9 blanks, 1 megaphone, and a night of karaoke.
Yeah. One Phil Collins track.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on, Dow. What about you?
Let's see. It made 1 jumping of an open drawbridge. It made 1 tarzaning from a vine, and also getting set on fire for Cheryl Teagues.
Yes.
Hold on.
Nice. Well, you're all wrong. Basically, it made 1 Miami Vice stunt that you did for 12 months over and over and over again, jumping through flames on a boat, on a boat backwards. Your hands tied. Anyway, right. So, let's go around the table. It's obviously the non-spoiler section. Let's be honest. How much of this can you actually spoil? But let's go round. Has anyone not seen this film before?
Yes.
You've seen it before?
Oh no, sorry. No, I've hang on, that's a double negative. I've not seen this before. No, I have not seen this before. I'm confused.
Have you seen this film before, Elton?
No.
Right, okay. Jim, have you seen this film before?
Yes.
Okay. Darren, have you seen this film before?
I have.
Brilliant. Now that we've established who's seen the film and who hasn't, Elton, what did you think of The Fall Guy?
Has anyone not seen this before? No, I have not seen this before.
Right.
Oh God. This is pure harmless fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely doesn't insult anyone whatsoever. The only problem I had was it was a barnard too long for me.
Cool. Okie dokie. Jim, it was your film that we picked for you. What was your thoughts on that?
Well, I enjoyed this the first time I saw it. Second time round, not so much, to be honest.
Okay.
Possibly just too soon, or I think more it's a case of this is a one and done film. Once you've seen it, you've seen it. You don't really. There's not enough there to go back to.
No.
Not saying it's badly done or anything like that. It is a fun movie, but second time around, it did feel a barnard too long for my liking. I thought this is a bit flabby. I also have other issues with it, but I'll save that for the spoiler section.
Okay.
That kind of it was an issue when I first watched it, but watching it again the second time, I was going, no.
Cool. Darren.
Yes. I love this film. I've got to say, watching it a second time didn't change my opinion of it at all. Really, as Elton's pointed out, this is good, sort of harmless fun. And I think Ryan Gosling was just made for comedy. I think he was. I didn't think much of him when I first saw him in films because it was like, oh, I see, we've got one character type we're playing here, are we? The straight, sort of very stoic sort of individual who's got a real problem with emotion. Yeah. And then I saw him in what was it? The
Nice Guys.
The Nice Guys. And that changed my entire perception of him as an artist. And it's like, why is he not doing more fucking comedy? The guy's got the chops for it.
Yeah.
And it's like, for me, he was one of the best things in the Barbie movie. It's great, you know? So, yeah, I really love this film. It's just such a lovely, light sort of touch. And there's some lovely little nods to this, that, and the other, especially, you know, a certain TV program from the 80s. It's like, oh, there's the theme tune. Right, brilliant.
Yeah. Which they didn't sing properly, but there you
No,
go.
not that one. I'm talking about the other TV show. The one that he was first involved in, his character. That one.
Oh, yes.
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 Indeed. Proper
Miami Vice.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Well, now you've said it all, and I can say, yeah, your proper Jan Hammer sort of, you know, theme tune. You hit those synth drums.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like we hired these synth drums at great costs, and we're going to fucking well use them.
Yes. And that's the end of the review, everyone.
That's it.
Right. Let's loop that for an hour and we're good.
I wouldn't even loop it for an hour. I think we're done. I think that's it. 7 minutes and we're out. Cool. Anything else, Dal, before we go past you to my non-spoiler?
No.
Okay.
Go for it.
This was the second time I've seen this. First time we saw it at the cinema, and had a good time. It's one of those kind of light and fluffy movies. It's, I think it's a film that lives and dies purely on its cast riffing.
Yeah,
that's the key to it, or at least it feels like they're riffing. The plot is nonsense. The action's fine. The stunts are fine. The humor comes from the actors clearly playing it with tongues so firmly in their cheek it's like poking out the side of their face. So yeah, the second time watching it, I enjoyed it as much, for especially certain scenes, especially the karaoke sequence. I thought that was great. Do like a good needle drop, but yeah, the only thing I found that I did not like, and I'm waiting for the wincing and the sort of throwing of spears, is this is the second thing I've seen with Hannah Waddington in. Not Ted Lasso. I still haven't seen that.
Yeah.
And I think, if I'm going to be honest, I don't think she's a very good actor.
I know where you live, you bastard. Sorry, did that come out though? Did that come out?
I'm just gonna put it out there. That's the second thing I've seen her in, and it's the second thing that's hammed so far up. It was practically a pig farm. I mean,
I'm not gonna need Craven the Hunter to fucking hunt you down.
I know where you live.
I have your scent.
Fly, my ant army, fly! Dad, why are there spunky ants coming over the fence? Anyway. Like a spunky ant, man. Is that Paul Rudd covered in flour? No.
He slimed me.
Anyway, so I found every moment that she was on the screen profoundly irritating. The only thing I did kind of appreciate was there was a couple of sort of like, there's clearly nods and winks to stuff that happens on set a lot, and so that stuff, I mean, it should be theater and authentic. It's a fucking film set filming a film set. But there was bits of it in there where I just thought, oh, that feels That feels uncomfortably close. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it was fun. I still had fun with it. I found that it was not the sum of its parts. There were bits that I loved, and there were bits that I was just like, ugh. And then there was bits that I thought were funny, and then there were bits that I just thought just overplayed their hand. It, as you've all said, it's kind of inoffensive. It kind of comes and goes, and your mileage may vary based on how much you're willing to go with the silly plot and how much you're willing to enjoy the silly things in it and the actors having a good time. Because there's that old adage, isn't there, that if the actors appear to be having the best time, chances are the film is shit. The audience is supposed to have a good time, not your actors. The actors are supposed to give you the good time, not look like they're on a fucking jolly. You know, holiday on the buses. Everyone's having a good time except the audience. You know, so yeah, that's kind of my takeaway. I kind of came away from it liking it slightly less than I did when I saw it at the cinema. But but only because, yeah, like I say, the novelty of the comedy Gosling performances and the sort of riffing between the characters, we've seen a lot more of now since he did this and Nice Guys on a 1-2 bounce. Anyway, right, let's go to the spoiler zone. Spoiling a film that came out in 2024 that hardly anyone saw because the budget it didn't make its budget. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It came in like 30 million over what its budget was, and you need to make 2.5. The general wisdom is you have to make 2.5 times your budget.
Yep.
And 30 million over the top of 125 isn't exactly.
That's not paying the marketing, is it?
No, that's not paying the marketing or even the craft services, I don't think. But anyway, let's roll the spoilers then. Spoilers! Okay, here we are in a spoiler zone. So anything you hear from here on in is a spoiler, but I'm not entirely sure how much of this movie you could spoil. I mean, it's as predictable as all fuck within about 10 minutes of watching it. So I guess we just got to go around and just talk about it, really. I mean, Elton, if you're the one who has never seen this film,
yep,
do you want to go? You want to kick things off, and we can kind of take it from there?
Okay, well, it is just inoffensive. It is a pure Sunday afternoon / evening movie. This is what you finish the weekend with if you're going to sit down and watch a movie, because you're not going to be offended by it. It's just so easy going.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I'm totally enamored with it, though. It's not something I would choose to put on. Hence why I've never seen this before, because I think I kind of knew what I'd be getting anyway.
Yeah.
And it's action, but weak action, and it didn't feel. If you're going to watch an action movie, you might as well watch an easy watch of, I don't know, Mission Impossible or something like that. At least you're going to different countries, or James Bond, or this is just very, very close knit. It doesn't stretch its wings and go different places. And then once you find out that this is just a setup movie, it's like, okay, well, this is really easy to work out. And I found that a bit. As soon as you know someone's gone missing and he's been slowly set up, then you're like, okay, well, then I can work out that person, because we've just seen these people and they're all involved in it. You just got to work out how they're involved in it.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad thing. But it ain't ticking all the boxes of this is a great action movie that you're going to want to dive into again and again.
Right.
This is just pure popcorn easy afternoon stuff. That's all it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I recommend it. That's the thing. It's if you want 2 hours of nothingness, because you're not going to be leaving either the cinema or wherever after watching this and thinking about it. It's not one of those movies.
Okay.
I don't think it's got plot that you think about. It's already there for you. It's like getting given a big jigsaw puzzle for your birthday and there's 4 pieces. And that's it. They're really massive pieces. And you, okay, right, I can work this out. Really, really, I could do this blindfolded, really.
Yeah. And each,
it's like getting on those jigsaws and it's just like the picture's a plate of beans. You think, oh, this is going to be a challenge. And then there's 4 pieces, maybe
yeah.
yeah.
It's not about the picture, it's about the sides.
Yeah.
and each quarter is a totally different colour. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We'll I'll come back to that in a sec. So, what about you then, Jim? Just.
Watching this the first time, I would just went along with it for the I enjoyed the ride. The second time, well, it's because I've seen it fairly recently, and my memory needs a bit more time to dim before I'd enjoyed the ride again. But it just felt kind of like there's not actually an awful lot going on. The comedy isn't as tight as it could be. The plot certainly isn't as tight as it could be. And this film could be streamlined. It's a bit too ponderous for what it actually is.
Yeah.
And I feel kind of a lot of the comedy as well is kind of, they make a lot about, this is how movies are made, but it's still it's still a Hollywood movie version of making a movie.
Yes.
And it's kind of the phrase "gums where it should bite" springs to mind.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad film by any stretch. It does what it says on the tin. You know what I mean? It's but it's kind of, I think it's just, for me, didn't have great rewatch value. Maybe if I was watching it at 5 years rather than within the same year of watching it, I would enjoy it as much again. But the second time out, it was just kind of go, oh yeah, I remember what's happening. Oh, this is going to happen. That's going to happen. Oh, this is a good bit. Oh yeah, and then he's got these bits where there isn't actually a lot going on. I was shouting, just get on with it, for fuck's sake. And I think you say, oh hey, but it's an action comedy, you know what I mean? But yeah, comedies, the best comedies do have a good plot, and that's kind of my sort of watermark for the really great comedies. They're consistently funny, but also tell a good story. Whereas this kind of, here's a funny bit, but now we've got to do some setup for the plot, and here's a funny bit, and and it's kind of this could have been with a good script editor, you could get this down to a really tight 90 minutes that would kick ass.
Yeah.
I say that's whether it's just me being overly picky because I just felt it's too fresh in my mind. I say it's not. I mean, the thing is, the performances are great and they are having, I think, a lot of fun, and that does actually rub off on the audience.
Yeah.
But it is kind of, I just felt it could have been more. If you know what I mean. I'm not saying what's there is bad, but I'm just saying it could have been. Second time I thought, this could have been a lot better.
Yeah.
But I also did have other niggles with it though, aside from the plot. But we'll continue around the table first talking about.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So on to you then, Dal. Go on in with no spoilers on the hold. Go for it.
Well,
I mean, is there anything you wanted to say that you couldn't say in the non-spoiler section, and is there anything you want to bring up, or maybe that the other guys say? Yeah?
I've got to say I find this with a lot of films. I can forgive him if I like the character interactions.
Yeah,
and I think Ryan Gosling has got that sort of the way, delivery, his, he's like, he's got movie star looks, but he doesn't actually act in most films like the sort of hero you'd expect him to be if he doesn't open his mouth. He's not the bloke from Drive. This is, once he starts speaking, it's like, oh, wait a minute. There's a bit of a disconnect between what we should be expecting. Yeah, exactly. Right. That's it. I love that bit where he's sitting in the truck listening to the Taylor Swift tune, and then it pans out and you just hear it's on full blast. And people can just hear it outside the truck. Like, will you listen to Taylor Swift?
Are you crying right now?
Yeah.
No. It's been a long day.
So I like little touches like that. I like the comfortable feeling between these characters, and the way that they all kind of pull together in the end and do what needs to be done, And he's like, it's his mate, the stunt coordinator, him and they both speak in film references and stuff like that. It's that. I love that kind of interaction.
He wanted to be Last of the Mohicans. I think this axe is foam.
Daniel Day-Lewis. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and I really did like that bit where they were throwing petrol all over him, and he's pretending to be really frantic, and then takes a mouthful of petrol.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, hold on. And it just as the guy goes to light him, fucking set him the light, he's like, have this.
Yeah, I don't think fire works like that or petrol works like that. I think everyone would have been like, no.
It does in that universe. Yeah. I'm there for it. I'm like, that's it. It's like, this is what you want to happen. It's the hero is never in too much danger.
Yeah.
And he's got a clever way of getting out of that situation, and it's just part of the fun of this.
Yeah.
It really is. I really enjoyed watching this for a second time. And I do like that. I like the near misses in this film as well, where you think he's going to make the great romantic gesture by running into the karaoke bar, and it's like
he's like 4 hours late.
Exactly. It's like she's already gone, and he's standing there in like a burnt t-shirt. It's that little rug pulls that they do throughout it.
Yeah,
and it's, as you say, he's a fucking idiot. And he is in this, and that's what makes that character so lovable. It's that, and also Emily Blunt's performances when she doesn't recognise him when he's in the spacesuit, and she just fucking like, this is what I've been doing in the gym for the last 6 months.
Yeah, it's the suit's response every time she punches him, and it's going stop,
hitting him with the taser to begin with, and it like shorts out the fucking speaker.
Yeah. Speaking of that speaker, it's like, I think we've all been here. And the guy in the suit in the first place. I left my wife for my wife's sister.
No.
Thanks, mate. Thanks all the same.
Yeah, cheers. Even those bits there where she's like, so should we give you some background for the story?
Yeah.
There's these two people. They haven't seen each other for a while. So what do you think he should do, Colt? What do you think? What do you think he'd say to her after all this time?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's just the whole thing where slowly the whole production's just grinding to a halt. These two having a conversation.
Yeah.
Love it. It's great.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. I mean, just to follow on from that with the fun, and also to address sort of what Elton was saying about the comedy and the action. I think the problem, if there is a problem, and I'm not saying I didn't like watching this film, I did enjoy it. There are bits in it I really love. I absolutely love, was it Against All Odds being sung in karaoke as the entire fucking half of sort of like North Sydney is being wrecked by a guy with a guy surfing on the back of a fucking skip. and Jean-Claude, attaque, and all that kind of stuff. I love it. My emotional center takes over when I watch a film and a good needle drop happens.
Oh God,
and to me, Emily Blunt singing, "Now take a look at me now," and the music's playing, and then just this cloud of sparks in the distance just goes past, and he's kind of surfing on the back of it, and there's a car being exploded out the back of it, and it's all going
Wasn't
past.
there any fucking lights put out by some bloke just singing?
Yeah, so she's singing all heartfelt and everything, and he's in the middle of the skip, which is on its side. And there's all these sparks, and the bloke's just punching him in the face, and they just glide past. So stuff like that is like it presses like something like an emotional button on me, and I just go, "Oh, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to go with this." But certain other scenes, like the setting him on fire stuff, is where I know where Elton's coming from, because that reminds me of it needs a harder edge in some of those bits to make the comedy work. And it reminds me more of what should have happened with it, what it should have been like is more things like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang and Nice Guys and Long Kiss Goodnight, all of which are Shane Black movies. But, they all have that shot through sarcastic character humor stuff going on, but they've actually got a proper hard-boiled Elmore Leonard style fucking film noir detective thing going through it as well. So 1 minute you've got sort of Ryan Gosling in a toilet trying to look casual while trying to shoot Russell Crowe through the door with his trousers around his ankles and a cigarette in his mouth, dropping the cigarette down his lap, and then the whole thing like that. And 1 minute, and the next minute you've got sort of old Ryan Gosling falling off of the fence in that porn the porn director's house, and then finding the body of Robert Downey Jr. propped up by the tree with a bullet hole in it. So it's got kind of humor, but it's a dark humor. There's a harder edge, so the humor works, but also there's stakes and certain feels to it. And the Fall Guy, every time it gave you a chance of being slightly harder edged, it got rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and it's like, for example, I loved when he got roofied in the bar.
Oh yeah,
he's having the fight.
Oh God, yeah,
that is funny.
It is.
How
really
long
funny.
it is going to last for?
Yeah, how long?
Stop seeing unicorns.
Yeah, when you stop seeing unicorns, and in every scene after that, there's a unicorn somewhere in the fucking shot. And what's even funnier is when they go to the actor's house before he gets attacked by the lady with the samurai sword.
Yeah,
he goes along and there's all the post-it notes all over the walls, and there's actually one post-it note that actually says "unicorns?" ?
Yes,
on the fucking wall, right underneath anal beads, and it's just like,
why is Chinese chicken orange?
Why is Chinese chicken orange? Exactly. So there's things like that where you go, oh, that's really good, but the problem is it ends with the scene of the guy in the bath full of ice, and you go, right, okay, now here's your hardcore Elmore Leonard film noir thing. Here's a body. Is he going to get arrested? Is he going to get chased down by the police? And then by the time he's had the conversation about, no, mate, you can't park there, and go back upstairs, the body's gone. And it's like, okay,
you're still getting a ticket.
And it's like, and it's that thing that they say about like Marvel films, that whenever it's got a chance of going slightly darker or slightly harder, the script goes quip, and just kind of the tension in the story goes, and that to me is probably the bit that lets it down. That when you're thinking to yourself, oh, actually, you could have just been a touch harder there. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is kind of where we need to be, the sweet spot. That banter between sort of like Val Kilmer and Robert Downey Jr. You know what you are? An idiot. Do you know what you see? See idiot in a dictionary? Let me guess. A picture of me? No, the dictionary definition of idiot, which you fucking are. So you need that kind of hardcore level of humor, but tied in with a kind of harder edge of the threat. And I think the problem with the threat and the conspiracy is that Hannah wanting them as a, shall we say, atypical producer being played as, I don't know, some fucking pantomime dame is just like so stupidly over the top that I just kind of go, oh God, fuck's sake.
It's too easy.
Yeah, exactly. You might as well be standing there twiddling a moustache.
Well, watching this second time, I thought the big mistake was having her as the villain. You should have kept her as a recurring character, kind of the Jane Pluff to his Toast.
Yes. Yes.
It's not the best. It's not the best I've seen her in something. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
This is, as you say, Lee. It's a bit of a cheap sort of character, really.
I tell you what it reminded me. I tell you what it reminded me of. It reminded me of what's her name? I can never remember her bloody name. She was one of the main villains in she was a Yorkshire villain in Snowpiercer. Oh God, what's her name?
Tilda
Swinton.
Yeah.
It reminded me of that, where it's so over the top. You just go, oh, just rein it in, will you? And like I say, it's been 15, 20 years now since I've been anywhere near even something as remotely close to being a film set. But anyone like that turned up, just no, stop it. And I know it's kind of all hyper realized, kind of over the top. But on the other hand, the film tries really hard to sell the idea of the stuntman, and I think that's really good. All the kit and all the gear and all that kind of shit, and like how stuntmen kind of look at the sort of talent and kind of go, I'm going to go and make him look good again.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, it's about as close to reality on set as, I don't know, as I am right now to being on talk radio on fucking Radio 4 right now. I mean, it's just like, it looks the same, but it's not the same by quite a margin.
Do you remember years ago when films were actually sold on their stunts?
Oh,
It was like the main thing to go and watch that movie because this specific stunt is in there.
Yeah.
And it's incredible. And the whole film, although the film is good, you're waiting for that stunt to happen. And that doesn't happen anymore at all.
No. They do a lot of this stuff of what I call CGI whitewash, where they turn around and go, oh, we really did this, we really did that. And you go, no, you fucking didn't.
Yeah, unless you're Tom Cruise.
No, let's just put it this way, yeah? And maybe this is going a little off tangent, but not like us. Gosh. Who
let him fall off his box now and again and pretend he's doing something really fucking dangerous.
Yeah.
But really, the insurance people would not let him do anything remotely dangerous.
No. But like, for example, the jumping off the cliff scene on the motorcycle.
Yep.
So they go, oh, he really went off that cliff and he really went on the motorcycle. And it's like, yeah, okay, fine. Yes, he did. And well done. However, what you don't see is if you watch the behind the scenes thing, there's a 60-foot ramp. Yeah.
Yeah.
And an extremely acute angle. And then when you see the film, hang on, where's that ramp gone?
Yeah.
Hang on. Why is the cliff suddenly, in a perfect position? Oh, is it CGI? Is that not right?
Mm.
Yeah. Hang on. Is that chute that he's wearing on his back? That doesn't appear to have that secondary chute thing that we saw in the behind the scenes shot. The second chute that was hanging around his arse like a big saggy fucking nappy. Oh, was that gone? Oh, okay. But you didn't use CGI in that shot, right? I understand. Okay.
Right. Okay.
And and shit like that, and like fucking Top Gun Maverick, he really flew that plane. Did he? Did he really?
Mm-hmm.
Or did he sit in the plane while the pilot in front of him, who was CGI'd out, and the canopy in the set was CGI'd in? No. Oh, he was really in that plane. Oh, okay.
Shut up. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. and it's the even the fucking Odyssey. They're doing all of that now. They're doing like, they really made a puppet of the 60-foot tall Cyclops, and it's like, yes, they did. But have you seen that puppet? Because if I'm right, it doesn't have joints. It's literally just parts of limbs hanging off of wires. Right. So where was the connective tissue, and why did the puppet head? Why did the puppet head pick up a person and tear that person apart, and you saw all the blood and everything running down its chin? Because I'm pretty sure that puppet couldn't do that, because it was a big solid piece of styrofoam hanging off a fucking cable. Oh, well, that's CGI. Oh, right, I see. So you really made the puppet, but you didn't use CGI, except to make the joints and the head and the little guy that you pick up and the fingers move. I mean, but apart from that, you didn't use any CGI. I get you.
It's like a whole secondary illusion industry, isn't it? If they're lying in the making ofs.
Yeah, it is. And the whole thing with like, Interstellar, no CGI, no, none at all. It's all models. It's all practical. Really? So
you built a Tesseract library, did you? Fuck off.
Yes, exactly.
You clearly didn't.
Yeah. And may I just make a note that it's very hard to find a 7-mile high fucking water spout or a fucking photorealistic rendition of a black hole. Oh no, we don't use CGI. Fuck off. I'm sorry. Take these pills because you seem to be delusional. Anyway, sorry. Going back to the film. It's become my bugbear. There's a guy. Actually, I'm going to say this. I've got to go and find it on YouTube now. But there's a guy, and he's more vehement than I am on this kind of shit. No CGI. Where's he gone? No CGI is really invisible CGI. Yeah, movie rabbit hole. Right? Go check him out. He does a whole series of them. He's done 6 of them. And they're all anywhere between 25 minutes to an hour long. Yeah? And they are little documentaries showing precisely what was CGI. And, while everyone's sitting there looking dead straight into the camera going, oh, no, absolutely not. No, we definitely, we built everything. It's like, really? So the Dark Knight Bat Pod, those wheels, they did, the ones that would have span off and killed fucking Christian Bale. That was real. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I believe your bullshit completely. So, yeah, maybe kiss my fucking ring. No CGI. Anyway, back to the movie.
I have a question.
Yes.
Does a movie require... How do I put this? Should a movie have a repeat viewing built into it? So you don't feel cheated if you watch it for a second time and you feel like you've come away with less. Does any film have that, or should every film come with that, because we've seen a million films and certain ones a million times as well.
Yeah.
Because we flip in love going back to them and watching them again. And that is the fun in that movie. And that's so powerful. But when you have a film like this, that, okay, I've watched it, that is filled adequately 2 hours.
Yes.
No more, no less. I would not require a second viewing of this.
Right.
Is that kind of cheating? Because I thought movies were about repetition and watching it again and having fun, talking and building up and then having a sequel to these sort of things.
Oh, well, okay. I'll throw it open to the floor. Go on.
Well, I think a movie is basically designed to be watched once and enjoyed. It is a fairly disposable medium, but I think the mark of a good movie is if you watch it again, you'll get more out of it because you didn't see everything the first time. And equally, the mark of an interesting movie is you can go back and you'll see things in a different light. And interesting isn't the same as good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it kind of, I'd say, for me, this movie is very much like, a one and done. I saw it last year. I enjoyed it. End of story. Wouldn't have gone back to it this soon. I might have gone back to it in 5-10 years going, oh my, it was on TV. Oh, that was fun. I'll watch that again. But I don't think it's, if a movie works once, it's done well, because making a movie is bloody hard. It involves a ton of people who all have got to get their ducks in a row.
Yeah.
So I think, when you're making a film, you're just praying it'll just work the once. You're not necessarily thinking of there's some bastard's going to watch this 10 times.
Yeah.
Okay. Darren, what's your take on that?
Should it have a rewatch value? It's going to depend on the individual, really, isn't it? Me, I can rewatch this one again because I know what I got out of it, and I think there will be a limit of how many times I can rewatch this before I'm done now. This is it. But I don't think I've quite reached it just yet.
Right.
With this. So,
but in general, do you think movies are supposed to have some kind of rewatch value to them?
See, there are so many grey areas in that. It's not a clear cut that you can't say yes. You can't say yes or no to that. I think straight off, you've got to take it movie by movie. It's like if you want to go, there are some films that only work once because once it's revealed, or maybe twice, right? Maybe you can watch that film twice, right? I mean, it's like going to be interesting to see what I think of Obsession on a second viewing. Once I see it, and can I watch this again? Can I still appreciate it for the sheer sort of shock tactics that are used in that film? Or because I've seen it twice now and I've seen it from a different perspective, is that me done with it? Will I get any more mileage out of this? Yeah, I think things like jump scare horror, most of it you can only do once because a lot of the joy that people get out of it is being scared by it. But once once you've watched it through and you know its secrets, and as Jim has said, maybe leave it for about 10 years before watching it. So yeah, I think we'll say like if you can't watch it within the space of 10 years, then it shouldn't really have, it doesn't really have a rewatch value. So the time limit on this is 10 years. Can we watch this? Can you watch this again within the 10-year period? I could. So for me, the rewatch value is there. But for people like Jim who've watched this and are like, you know what? I think I'm good.
Yeah.
then yeah, the rewatch value isn't there. So I suppose it depends on the film and it depends on the person watching it. It's really
I
not.
think
It's not an
when you've
easy
been
question.
watching it as well. I think that is a crucial thing.
Yeah,
And I think some
what's
films,
going on around you as well? You know, Mad Max Fury Road again. I call that in as evidence. Right, I was having a fucking awful time that day when I watched that. Fucking hated the film. Thought give it a second chance. Loved it after that. And it's because I had none of the distractions that I had on the previous viewing. So even environmental, sort of like, you know, the environment around you is also a factor on whether you're going to watch this again, I think.
Yeah.
It's so, when you think about it, you start taking a look at that. It's the mood you're in, the way a thing is written. With things like this, it's just the interaction for me. It's the interaction between the characters that is going to draw me back to watch it again.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, yeah, because I was gonna say the thing. It depends what I think every movie is rewatchable, whether or not it's built in.
Yeah,
because by its very nature, especially with home media and streaming and everything else that's come about in the last 30, 40 years, films will affect you in different ways. Whether or not they're any good or not, it's always something that will come back to you. So it's right back to when you're a kid. You know, when you're a kid and you're very young and your parents read you a story, you know, if they read you a story, like I used to read my kids, you know, James and the Giant Peach. I used to do all the voices and all that sort of thing. So you had the earthworm and all this kind of thing, talking like this. And if it gets to them and they like it, they'll want it again because it made them laugh or it made them feel them something. And it, you know, I'm sure I'm not the only person in the world to say this, but you know, you went to see Star Wars at the cinema and you were, after that first time, you were chasing that dragon to feel the way you did when you first saw it.
Yeah.
Now, you might have been impressed the second time. You might have even been impressed the third time. By the fourth time, you're now into it for a different reason. You're into it for nostalgia. You're into it because your friends have got a shared experience with it and they know the quotes. You know, if we were all standing in a room and someone else was talking and I just go, boring conversation anyway, Luke, we're going to have company, you know, you'd know what I was talking about. You'd know where I was referring to. You know, if every single one of us knows what nuked the site from orbit, it's the only way to be sure. You know, it becomes a thing in your lexicon. It becomes your history, your dialect, and it's things that you've built up because you've built them up initially from being impressed by a thing. But then it's also scratching an itch, and then it's also being part of your memory. It's being part of your history, all that kind of stuff that builds up. So, for example, you know, people will say that they hate Iron Man 3. Okay, that's fine. That's up to them. They like what they like. They hate what they hate.
Yeah.
I personally think that's the best one of the three movies because I will watch that.
You on that.
Yeah. And you know, it's not the best. It's not the best action. It's not the best anything. But the dialogue.
That's not what. No. Yeah.
The dialogue, the character interaction. Yeah.
It's the character interaction which will draw you back. That beautiful rhythm. That happens between it's like a dance, a well choreographed dance.
Yeah.
And it's
And similarly, something like Nice Guys, or you know, or going back in time, you know, you look at things like, you know, like for me, Monty Python Life of Brian, okay, or Jaws. Either one of those movies can come on at any point, anywhere in the film, from 5 minutes from the start to 5 minutes to the end, and I will watch it because there's memory, there's history, there's humor, there's stuff I want to enjoy, just to enjoy, just to keep my sort of like my little, It's like people who go outside and just stand in the grass just to feel like they're outside. It just fills up your little emotion meter.
Yeah.
Now, is The Nice Guys worthy of study as much as, say, people have done with, I don't know, The Exorcist or Jaws or Citizen Kane or The Godfather? Probably not. Is The Fall Guy a movie worthy of study? No, but if it presses the buttons of the things that you like, and it makes you feel certain things, makes you feel happy or sad or thrilled or whatever, then it's a film worthy of rewatch. So, for example, you loved was it Senna, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That documentary.
Yep.
And I think it'll be hard. I think all three of us, if we even tried really, really hard, couldn't change your mind on that.
Yep.
Now, why is that? It's a documentary. It's a documentary of an event which the whole world knew, and you can look up on Wikipedia in 15 seconds flat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make the film not rewatchable?
No. Well, that, for me, I can watch that again and again. Definitely. There's always repeat viewings in there. I just feel a movie like this is... it's like a comedy song. You've got a real great structure there, and you put funny words over it, which it could have been like the tribute song, the greatest song in the world.
Yeah.
You got such a great melody and great structure to that song, but you're wasting it with comedy where really you could have had something so moving. It's a missed opportunity.
But it's a missed opportunity of what you want from this movie.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't deny the fact that you still should have comedy songs there or films like this. These fill a void in someone's life. This will be someone's favorite movie.
Yeah.
Right. Which is bonkers to think, but it will. And that person gets a lot of joy out of it. Brilliant. Who am I to turn around and say that? But for me, I think you're already doing the explosions. You're already doing the stunts. You're already doing the comedy, and you've got the personnel there. Why not just either knock it back half hour or turn the knob up a little bit more and just get a little bit more out of this and be a bit more creative with the writing, and then you've got a fucking awesome movie that you could watch again and again and again. Just tiny little tweaks.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're talking about the difference between a decent movie and a great movie here, aren't we, really?
I suppose, yeah.
But then, go on. Sorry, Jim. Go on.
Which, is kind of, I think I've mentioned before, a music critic, David Hepworth. He started out in the music press. He's reviewed everything in his time, records, books, TV shows, concerts, you name it, he's reviewed it. And he said when he started out, an old journalist told him, basically, the trouble with our gig is, says, the honest review of nearly everything is, it's all right if you like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's actually true for like nearly 90% of things. The other 10%, 5% is amazing, and 5% is amazingly bad. But 90% is, it's all right if you like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And this is one of those movies. It's all right if you like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I think there is something about this, though. It has the cast is so good. You think this could be top tier. It's also for me, though, and this is my personal niggle watching the second time, was going, okay, this is The Fall Guy.
Yeah.
But this is a movie made by someone who never saw the Fall Guy TV series. You had it described to you by an arthritic duck. Because clearly you've gone, right, The Fall Guy is about a stunt guy. Well, the whole plot then is that he's a fall guy. It's going, all right, well, not go for broke and set it in fucking autumn, you retard. Well, you know, the thing is, the TV series, it's an entirely different premise and an entirely different set of characters. Just in the TV series, it's three. There's Colt Seavers, Lee Majors.
Yeah.
Who
appears in this.
Oh, yes, end credit. And Heather Thomas.
So does Jodie as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, let's say in the TV series, there's nothing going on between Colt and Jodie. They work together as part of his stunt team. And the third wheel, who's not in this movie at all, is Howie, his nephew, who is college smart, but fucking clueless, but very enthusiastic. He's really keen to learn how to do stunts.
Yeah.
And the TV series has a nice thing of kind of, because they get involved in their solving crimes on movie sets, but Lee Majors, his cult series, all very kind of Hollywood. It's all bullshit. I'm doing a job. It's a practical job. You have to do it methodically and right, and with a lot of folksy Lee Majors charm. And you've got none of that in this. This is kind of like doing a Starsky and Hutch movie, leaving out Hutch and making Huggy Bear the love interest. And the first time around, I just went with the ride. The second time around, I kept going, this isn't really the Fall Guy, is it? In fact, it's so not the Fall Guy. It's annoying me. You've called it the Fall Guy, and you're using the name Colt Seavers and Jodie, because really, this isn't the Fall Guy. Just call it something else.
Yeah.
It's wearing.
And I know that's a very kind of Alan Partridge. Stop getting Bond wrong. kind of thing, but it is kind of, if you're trading on this, quite beloved, very successful TV show. I think it runs for like 5 or 6 seasons. Get it fucking right.
Yeah. I mean, again, I'm only playing devil's advocate here because I do agree with what you're saying, but just devil's advocate here. What is the age demographic for a Ryan Gosling, Emily Blunt action comedy, do you think?
Well, absolutely. It's not people who are around to watch The Fall Guy in the early 80s.
Exactly.
But you could take that setup, those characters, that dynamic, and do it in a modern way. And that could be done.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit like the reboot TV version of Hawaii Five-0, and it's also the TV reboot of Magnum, and also the TV reboot of Bergerac, of all things, where you look at the thing and you go, this is literally wearing the skin of the original, like fucking Leatherface. It's and that's and that really it's there to hoover up the nostalgia crowd, but it's not really much more than that. The rest of the people are just going to turn up because pretty person drives fast car in Hawaii, and I think, I understand where you're coming from with the Fall Guy on this, but on the other hand, I don't know what you could have done on it that would. I don't think you could pull the it's a serious film with this kind of premise, because this kind of premise is fine in a TV show. I mean, it's like the A-Team. Did you see the A-Team movie?
No.
I avoided that.
Do you know what? I will say this. It's in the same bracket as this, because the A-Team is a silly premise and could be like, I don't know, Chuck Norris missing in action, but with detectives. But instead, it goes for, 5 silly guys who are in an eminently identifiable black and red van with an eminently identifiable, heavy, who goes around with a guy who wants to be an actor all the time, who only smokes Cuban cigars. I mean, it's not like they're going to be hard to spot, and they always break their wingman out of a mental institution, usually in the most outlandish way possible, and don't run away. And it's like, and whenever they get out, there's an immediate like sort of war zone within like 100 miles of a ranch. And it's like, it's a silly premise. And when you see the film, they just lean so heavily into the silly to the point where you actually have them parachute out of a C-130 in a tank. And the only way they can slow themselves down is by firing the tank at the ground.
Yes, I've heard of that bit. Yes,
but that bit sums the movie up. And you've got Liam Neeson and Bradley Cooper as Face Man, and fucking Sharlto Copley as as Murdoch.
Mad Murdoch.
Yeah, exactly. And you've got them driving out of a lake after crashing into it from the air in a tank. And it's just like, luckily we got the tank with the electric batteries. Otherwise, this wouldn't have worked underwater because the exhaust would have flooded. And it's just like, really, that's your adherence to logic, is it? That you got an exhaust, you don't have an exhaust on an electric tank. Oh well, thank fuck for that, because it looked like you just fell 30,000 feet out of a plane in one. Slowed yourself down with a couple of shells. So. Yeah, I mean, all those kind of Glenn A. Larson era kind of TV shows are kind of nonsense. It's just how far you lean into the nonsense and whether or not going too far into the fidelity of matching what it was is worth the effort for the audience that's coming to watch it. Because I mean,
well, the thing is, why call it the Fall Guy if the audience knows nothing about it? Do you know what I mean? That's the paradox of this movie. I mean, they tried to do Starsky and Hutch, and
yes,
there's a whole post Charlie's Angels with Drew Barrymore. There was a whole string of old TV shows that were made into movies with variable results.
Yes.
Whereas with this, it's kind of, this is Fall Guy in name only. Fall Guy isn't really an IP for the young demographic who are putting bums on seats at the multiplexes, and so. Why bother? Why do you call it something else? Because you're not trading on that nostalgic recognition. That's not your market. You know what I mean? It's like, so why did you bother? You know what I mean? And kind of.
Well, here's a question then for you, based on that. Did you watch the Ryan Gosling, Chris Evans movie, Ana de Armas movie, The Grey Man?
Yeah, I did.
I don't think so.
What about you, Elton?
No, I don't think I have, no.
But you did, Dal, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And would it be safe to say that apart from like the globe-trotting element of like Prague and all these kind of things...
What, that movie's just basically the same thing that this was?
Yeah.
Yeah, same feel.
It's an identical film.
Yeah.
It's absolutely to the fucking spot. But the point is, one takes a slightly harder edge than the other one, but both have this goofy kind of humour to it. Now, it's interesting that Elton's not even heard of it. Jim's not even seen it, and only we have. And it's like, but we all saw The Fall Guy or knew what The Fall Guy was. And there's your answer. Why call it The Fall Guy? Because all four of us, even if we didn't, we knew it. We didn't give a shit what it was, what the content was like. It was just immediately, it's like, there you go. That saved you a bit of effort.
Yeah, somebody needs to have a word with Brad fucking Pitt about that kind of thing as well.
Yeah,
if you're not gonna do the thing, at least make it recognisable.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I think we're running out of time. Because it is now 5 past midnight.
Yes.
Can
I just ask one question?
Yes.
And it's put to all out there. Going back to your the thing of rewatchability for these movies.
Yeah.
Do we have each of us have at least one film that we have no trouble watching again and again and again? And I'll start with this. Mine is The Princess Bride. No problem with that at all. That gets watched every single fucking time that's on from pillar to post.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I suppose like the first 3 Star Wars, Alien, all that sort of stuff.
Right. Cool. Jim?
I've got dozens, if not hundreds.
Do you have an example though, like one?
Well, I can. Well, perhaps a more useful thing is I have a sliding scale of things. I mean, I really, really like the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and I really like the Elephant Man, but I don't watch them very often because they're too powerful, and just sticking them on again and again and again would always be doing them a disservice by not watching them properly. Does that make sense? Whereas some terrible bollocks like Freddy versus Jason, the number of times I've woken up drunk and that's been in the DVD player. You know what I mean? It's kind of because it's just stupid and entertaining, and that's ends rewatchable. I never tire of that kind of cartoon nonsense. You know what I mean? Because that gives me a hit of A Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th rolled into one, and it doesn't take itself seriously. That's ideal. Not the best film in the world, but it ticks a box, and it is I can just go back to that again many, many times. Yeah. Likewise, there's A Nightmare Before Christmas that gets watched every year, and there's all sorts of sort of movies that I go back to, but there's some I can go back to almost any time, like any of the Ray Harryhausen films. I'll always watch one of those. Whereas other films, I ration them a bit.
Yeah. For me, I've got, much like Jim, I've got like hundreds that I will happily watch again and again and again. However, I will watch them again for different reasons. Whether I want to be thrilled or happy or sad or whatever. But if you want to talk about comfort films that I will just put on and I don't even need to think. I am there. I know what it is. Well, I've got loads. I've got loads and loads and loads, but I would just say our situation has not improved. The floor's on fire, and the curtains, and the door. Yeah. She talks in her sleep. Yeah. I should have mailed it to the Marx Brothers. I didn't know you could fly a plane. Fly, yes. Land, no.
And there's also the what's the worst that could happen?
You don't come closer than that. I remember Charlemagne. Let my armies be the rocks and the birds and the trees in the sky. I have seen
pilot in the tunnel.
Exactly. But straight away, there's nothing new to glean from that film. But no. I just adore every second of it.
Yep.
And
no ticket.
Yeah, exactly. You want to talk? Talk. You left just when you were becoming interesting. The dog? The dog? You were named after the dog. I love that dog. Marcus will blend in, disappear. Does anybody know ancient Greek? Or maybe Latin? Got lost in his own museum.
Oh, man.
You came back for the book. What does it tell you? It tells me goose-stepping morons like yourself should try reading books instead of burning them. Anyway, yes, I think I've just proved my point. The thing is, everything from that to what was it? Who are you? How did you get in? I'm a locksmith, and I'm a locksmith. Like a naked man in an orgy, I was going to have to feel my way through. What was the motivation? What was the motivation behind this murder? Sex, Frank? No thanks. No thanks, Ed. Maybe later. Oh, God. You started me off now. That's it. I mean, for fuck's sake, how many times have we quoted it? How many times have we quoted it?
Mhm.
I mean, the Tigers are playing tonight.
I never miss a game.
Exactly. Rewatchability is not something you can put a price on or a label on or stand on. It is a moment in your time, in your life, a feeling, a way it works. I mean, I can quote Alien and Aliens from literally from the credits to the fucking end skittering noise on the fucking credits at Aliens. It's the films that affected you. It's the films that influenced you. It's the films that make you who you are, and the films that you enjoy. And you can't define that. I mean, the Matrix is the biggest one for me, where it's like, watched it the first time, fuck it, hate it. Yeah. I've read Neuromancer. I've watched Ghost in the Shell. I don't need to see some teal tinted bollocksy knockoff. And then watch it the second time, it's like, this is fucking genius.
Yeah.
So some films, yes, rewatch because you don't appreciate them the first time round. Some you watch for the details. Charging Mr. Wallace. 1%. So you watch something like a Wallace and Gromit movie for all the details and all the bits that you miss and all the extra stuff. And then you watch something like Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade because it makes you just feel happy. Yeah. And you know what? That's all you can ask for, really. I think, well, I was going to start saying Wrath of Khan, but I just remember last time doing that in the Prince Charles and nearly being murdered by the entire front row of people who had come with me to see it. So, don't you remember that now? I'm very sorry about that. Yeah,
every time I think that was, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Set the for 6. Oh no, Botany Bay. Anyway,
there was one moment in this movie.
This the film.
Yeah. Just trying to drag it back to it, but I think we've had a sensible discussion about this film and stuff. But did anyone else find it a bit mumbly? So there was a specific point where, when she's just fought the Fall Guy when he's in that suit, in the alien suit.
Yes.
And then they're having like their little comedy tit for tat kind of comedy battle, which I really like, but it was all no. Yeah. I found it like that, and then there was other bits. I was turning the TV right up, and I was still, even though it's loud, it's just loud mumbling, and I couldn't quite make it out. Maybe I'm getting old. I don't know. But did anyone else have that?
I've stopped that because there's sound settings and things in modern TVs now called filmmaker settings. And if you turn them off, you will find yourself... Is that your dog there, Jim?
Yeah, she's having a snarl.
That's fine. I was trying to work out if it was you or the dog.
No, it's she's having a good like...
or whether Darren's fallen asleep and we have to go to VAR. But no, it's the TV settings. There's things with, like, for example, if your TV detects there's a 5.1 track audio track coming through the HDMI cable, it will try and split them out if it's in filmmaker mode. Similar thing with the brightness and the grading. You'll find that especially if you're watching it on Amazon or Netflix, which have filmmaker mode built into the actual digital signal, if your TV can detect it and has it switched on, it will adjust based on what the stream's telling it to do.
Right.
Because I always have that with fucking Amazon. You put it on and all the whites go slightly orange and you go, oh fuck, I've left the filmmaker mode on and fucking because everything suddenly goes warm for some reason, and all the blacks crush down and become like so. There's no shades of grey. It's like a fucking film noir. It just goes completely black with like one or two bright strikes through it. It's just like, what did they do? Just turn all the lights off except for one street lamp 60 feet away. What the fuck? Especially with that one with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck, The Rip. Oh my god! I watched that, and then it's the first time, and then the filmmaker mode kicked in, and all the audio ended up behind my head, except for Matt Damon, who was about 600 miles away, while the music's going. And it's like, no, turn that shit off. Go to your audio, put it to clear voice or Dolby 2.0. You know, if you haven't got the shit plugged in, you don't need TV turning that shit on.
No.
So yeah, just
I'll check
be
my settings.
Yeah, look it up. Look your TV up, and then look up filmmaker settings, and you'll find there's loads of stuff about switching it off, and it's all hidden away under various hidden switches that say things like "Beware the leopard" and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Right. I think we're going to leave it there, unless anyone's got any final thoughts.
No.
Because we haven't really talked too much about the film beyond, what it's made us feel. But yeah, I don't think there was actually anything intrinsically in the film to sort of pull apart. But apart from the fact that now this is the second Hannah Waddingham film that I've seen.
Yes, we know, Lee.
The problem is I had a whole fucking Ted Lasso fucking. Was it advertising spin for months and months and months when it first came out, where she's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and every time I've seen it, she's been in either M&S Christmas adverts or in things like this, and I'm like, what? Okay. Anyway, so I suppose we got to guess we're going to be gone for a fortnight. We're going to be gone for a fortnight. We won't be returning until God blimey, when is it? Look at the date. We won't be back until the recording on the 25th of August. Woo! Look at that. And so, I guess we have to decide what film we're going to watch next. Now, Jim, we did pick for you, but did you have a movie you were going to pick?
Yes, I did.
So would you seeing as we inflicted this upon you on your behalf, would you actually like to put forward your suggestion? Or would you like to hand it over to Elton?
No. I'm going to go with mine because it's a film I've not seen.
Okay.
I've been meaning to see it, but I think
will it still be...
It's still on. It's been on Netflix for ages.
Oh, right.
It's one of those. It's I was going to watch it, but Teresa had already seen it.
Mm-hmm.
I think when I was in hospital, so it's kind of like,
right.
It got shunted onto the to-watch pile, but people keep talking about it.
Okay.
There has been a sequel as well regarded, and recently a Netflix TV series as well.
Okay.
It's not quite a found footage film; it's more of a mockumentary film.
Okay.
About a man who's hired to do a video biography of a rather unusual fellow and gets more than he's bargained for. And it's a film called Creep.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
Creep.
Yep.
Okie dokie. I have never seen this. I've heard so much about it, but I have never seen this. Darren, have you heard of this film and seen it?
Depends, because I have seen a film called Creep that was brought out in the last 5 or 6 years. Right. What did you say the plot of this one was, Jim?
This one isn't set in the London Underground.
Right, okay, then I've not seen this one at all.
Yeah, yes, that's the other Creep, which if it was on the streaming, I might pick as well, because that's quite the ride.
That's good.
I was going to say,
that'll put you off traveling by tube for a bit, I'll tell you.
I was going to say, isn't that the one with Franca Potente?
Yeah. That's the other Creep, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say I have seen that, and I caught that without knowing what the fuck it was. on Film 4 one night, and I was just like watching this and thinking, oh, this is quite. Oh my god! Yeah. Okay. So you don't know anything about this either, then, Tal?
No, not at all.
Right. Okay. And Elton, I'm going to take a guess, but have you heard of this film?
I have heard of this film. Yes, it's on my list to watch.
Oh, there we go.
I haven't seen it. I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
But
However,
is, if you check my little list of films that I want to do on Black Dog, it's on there.
Okay. And we will, by law, have to play Radiohead as the jingle. It's it's just the way it's going to be. So okay then. Well, there you go. Creep. Which streamer is that on? In June?
It's on
that
Netflix, I believe, where it's been for years, so it seems taunting me.
Oh, right. There you go. Well, we will be back. We will be back in 2 weeks' time. Well, I say 2 weeks' time, in 3 weeks' time, really, because it's this week and next week. So we'll be back on the 25th, where we shall be visiting Creep, and like I say, trying not to overuse the Radiohead song. Before we go, let's go over to the Pimp's Corners, and let's go over to you, Jim. What's happening on Hypnagoria for the next fortnight?
Well, so most recently, last week, I dropped an episode looking into some Scottish, northern border folklore about a rather sinister creature called the Red Cap. Right. And on Commentary Club, we had a nice sort of tribute to Sam Elliott with a revisit to Jurassic Park.
It's Sam Neill.
Sam Neill, yes.
Not Sam Elliott. Okay. Cool. And that's over at hypnagoria.com.
It is indeed.
Brilliant. And what about you, Elton? What's happening in the next fortnight over at Rogue 2?
Nothing at all, because it's summer holidays, isn't it?
Right.
So nothing, I'm afraid. But I'm just going to say big love to Andy, my compatriot on the Grand Prix podcast.
Yes.
Yes, of course.
Indeed.
Yes. Well said. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't know what's out and what's been said and what's not been said. But
yeah,
with best wishes and thoughts going out to you, mate. So there you go. Right. Okay, we'll leave it there. Darren, I'm guessing you haven't got anything you want to tell us about.
Fuck all.
Okay. Well, we'll look forward to your psychosexual control on the ant world when we return.
Well, actually, I've only got one thing that I know I've got coming up for next week.
Flying
and that is
the most erotic day of the year.
Oh yeah. Yes. Oh yeah.
Bow.
No.
Yeah.
Next week, I'm off to go and see The End of Oak Street.
Oh, with the Anne Hathaway, Ewan McGregor thing.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Well, we'll look forward to the review of that when we get back.
Indeed.
See what happens then. Brilliant. You'll find for me, you'll find me on Blue Sky. I'm getting more and more prolific on there. cartoonbeardy.bsky.com. .social, not .com. And that's it. So to everyone out there, thanks very much for listening. Have a lovely fortnight. Hopefully someone else is having holidays and birthdays, because I am. And we'll see you back on the 25th when we will be watching Creep. So until then, take care. Tatty bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ta-da.
I might fall from a tall building.